This is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We have all the action for you live on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we're ready to bring you all the action from this Hero Indian Super League contest. It's Kerala Blasters up against Bengaluru.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them, and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, 3-5-2 is a great system if you can get control of the midfield, because your wing-backs can then play higher up the pitch and the front two can combine as a pair, but they need to dominate that central area.
And the match is underway. Oh, managing to beat him. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Well, so many positives where the hosts are concerned, and one positive, Stuart, is a watertight defence.
Well, they've been so well organised defensively. They press the ball from the front, the midfield players work really hard, and the defence are so disciplined. They're just so hard to break down.
And he has options available. And he's broken free. And a decent save, full credit. Well, cleared away, but at the expense of a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, the clearance half-hearted. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity. Spot on with that tackle. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Well, attacking possibilities. Might go ahead. Corner kick forthcoming. Played over. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. On the offensive. Can he make it count? He can't hold on to it. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Losing possession. Teammates available. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And in with a real chance. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Error by the keeper, might give them a chance. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Can he put them in front? Sound piece of goalkeeping.
Well, there you have it. In terms of possession, there's not much in it. It really has been a hard-fought battle so far. One of these teams needs to start taking a risk or two.
Oh, the chance is on, Stewart. Not the best clearance. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Opportunity it is. And that'll end up being the keeper's ball. So nothing to choose between the teams at half-time as the referee blows his whistle. Stuart, your impressions of our hosts?
Well, you have to admire their defensive setup. They're so well drilled out of possession that now they need to find that spark going forward if they are to win this one.
And the game begins. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Well, they've lost possession of the ball, and he has options available. Moving forward effectively. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Not a good pass. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, in with a chance! It's opened up for him. And, well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. And they're making a change.
Well, there we have it. This has been a really poor game so far. The players need to pick up the tempo and be a lot braver with their passing and their movement. This can only get better.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? A fine reading of the situation. Now, options are plenty. Supporters making themselves heard. Might go ahead. It's got to be. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Well, they still have designs on the win. Shot attempted. Well, there is a fine goalkeeper in action.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's great goalkeeping at a very important time.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Played over. And an effective clearance. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, lovely work to get past his man. So the final whistle and the end of an evenly fought contest, but focusing on the hosts, what about their performance?
Well, not a great spectacle, but you have to admire the defending. They're so compact out of possession, they just don't give the opposition any room to play. But they still need to be more of a threat going forward, that's for sure.
And the match is underway. And they're making a change. Shot attempted. Well, there is a fine goalkeeper in action.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's great goalkeeping at a very important time.